Hey traders, back to another recap. So I had a 92k position on Aussie dollar. It wasn't all beautiful. Yeah, frankly speaking, the peak of the position unrealized was running for the MFE was running for close to 180 plus K. Held it for 2 days, and again was planning to have it as a swing position, but it didn't work out that well. And that's part of the game, and that's something that I just wanna go through with all of you in this video. So if you've been following my community post, anyway, I won't be doing MT4 lock-ins, this kind of thing. You pretty much can see 3 days ago I had a screenshot posted saying that I had 135k floating positions. At peak it was running 180, 485, and market just decided to reverse. But that is something that we can't predict. And if you look at this, if I didn't trail my stops, if I didn't stick to my management rule, it would have been, all the P&L would have vanished. And that's one thing about not being emotionally attached to the P&L and actually stick to your plan. So let me go through the thought process of these long positions on AU. Overall, there's one thing that I wanted to say, which is among all of the cross dollar pairs, I am well aware that Aussie dollar was actually the weakest. So I'll just go through something simple with you. I talked about this with our trade club traders as well. So the easiest way to study a currency strength is not actually using indicator like the currency strength meter. Those kind of things they're just unreliable. You can just do simple comparison, like for example, look at GU is holding very strong since for the past few weeks. EU extremely strong. AU is bearish. Again, pound dollar on the daily is going up. EU on the daily is going up. AU on the daily is going down. This is a simple way to really understand that the AXY, which is the Aussie currency, is just weak. Another simple analysis will be, let's say we compare pound yen. Pound yen is actually stagnating, it's moving sideways. Euro yen is also in a range bound condition. Aussie yen bearish. So through all these simple comparison or correlation analysis, you can quickly understand that Aussie dollar was just weak. But I decided to still give it a chance because Aussie dollar was sticking to my criteria very well. The pattern was beautiful, everything just on spot. Price position is something that I teach a lot, and I care a lot about price position. I can just say price positioning is part of my edge. Okay, I make money consistently in the market because I'm always being very picky with my entry price, where I'm getting in. So I was happy to go give AU an attempt, as is attempting, let me put on the replay mode, to hold this major support zone since October 2023 at 0.6281. So I was happy to give it a long attempt, and everything was going very well. And I even have an alert here at 0.64 just to ensure that if, let's say, market does come up, show signs of rejection, I'm happy to close the trade and look for further break and retest opportunity. And when I took the position, it was running okay, go up very nicely. We even squeezed this prior minor high at 0.6327, broke above it, continue pushing higher. And I have an alert at 0.64 because most of the time there's no problem when you see such a strong price action pushing into the swing high. And unfortunately it didn't. Okay, we just stopped out of nowhere and we began to reverse. And my trail stops was actually based on, if we go down to the 1 hour, my trail stops was based on giving it some buffer below 0.6344. So I was using these two swing low to trail my stops. Again, it's all mechanical, it's all based on the system. And price came down, tapped my trail stops, I'm happy to get out. And price go back up again, then eventually reverse all the way back. So in one way we can say I was fortunate that I actually closed the trade. I mean, I got trailed out for 1.93R, roughly about 92k. But anyway, just want to use this quick recap to let all of you know this is the financial market. There are times where we'll give back profit, although it seems like I'm giving back a lot of profit, half of them, but it's part of the game, really. There are times where we expect this setup to become a runner, and it just didn't run. There's no follow through, and it comes all the way back to hit your trail stops. The most important thing is to actually have a mechanical trade management rule that tells you what to do, how to manage your position every single time. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the recap. Really simple entry system here, basically just a break and retest at 0.6380 something, and I'm using this key swing low as an entry zone. As I see price reclaim higher low above this 0.6284, I was fairly confident that we're going to see Aussie dollar push all the way up at least into 0.64. Unfortunately, it didn't hit 0.64. It started to reverse, and that's pretty much it. Some of these spikes here, so just to let all of you know, this bullish candle here was caused by the FOMC. This bearish candle here was caused by the Aussie unemployment rate. So yeah, you see, FOMC Thursday 2 a.m. Malaysia time, Aussie unemployment rate. So we are basically having some massive swing. So that's pretty much it for the recap. If you like it, if you learned something, share it to someone else who you think might be beneficial from this recap. If you like the video, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Talk to you later. Bye bye.